apparently. Weirdos. Oh, crap. Forgot about that bump, obviously. I'm more concerned what those two weirdos are gonna do. But they waited for me. I mean, I'm currently weird. But middle school to high school boys, even weirder. Maybe not, I don't know. They're just gonna play a prank on a friend or relative. Very odd. I said I wasn't gonna do any hills. I already went up one that was pretty much the same as this, or little longer, little shorter. Same grade though, I think. I'm okay with both of them because neither are that steep. They're just kind of long, and there's a little bit of a the higher you get, like where I am now, it gets a little steeper, but it's still pretty mellow. The steepest part is after the intersection, but it's only a few feet to the top, and it evens out, so it's okay for the most part. Easy to do sprinting, slow sprint like I just did, medium full, or just seated. And it's also easy through there, either way, leaving the house or going home. It's a nice shortcut. I don't know if it's a shortcut, but both ways it's handy. Because it comes up on my street. You'll probably recognize that further intersection that is past the stop sign where the van just went. Oops, probably, hopefully that's not, oops, shouldn't have done that. Just loosen the top. Probably why that happened. Alright, shouldn't be able to do that. Oh, whatever. Forgot to put that down. Hopefully it wasn't messing up the shot. Don't know if it would. If it would mess up the shot, my bad. I kept meaning to do it, then I forgot. Alright, so I'll probably recognize this intersection coming up with the Marty McFly knockoff, not a Toyota pickup that I want. It doesn't have a long enough, but it's wide enough, that's okay. For the bed. Ooh. Hey. The only problem I have with this phone holder, unless I just haven't tightened them tight enough, like none of us have wanted without wanting to mess up the bolts or the threading, since it's plastic, which no matter how hard I have done it, as you saw or can see, I can move that. I shouldn't be able to if it was all the way. So I just have to work on that. I haven't been using it lately since I've had phone problems, but I finally found my phone case yesterday, and of course it was where I thought it was. Just my luck. Only 15 minutes, really. Alright. Yeah, my phone case was on my coffee table in my room, but there were so many water bottles and other stuff that were cluttering it that it was just got pushed to the very back. And I didn't take the time to look in the very back, but then yesterday I was cleaning my room, so I got all the cans off and then looked at a different angle when I was actually looking for something else. But since I was looking from the side, I saw it was where I thought it was. It was just underneath the sock that was holding the iPhone 7, so it had a little cushion flying from New York to California with my mom's clothes, and it was big enough that it shielded it. Oh, hello. Even though it wasn't that big of a sock. At least this ride has been all the hills I do on the daily, close to daily, that I don't mind. Just had a little extra oomph from the inclines. Not really too steep. This is the steepest one, yet it's the smallest one in length. It's the shortest one. Ironic that. Fun times. I don't know what they're gonna do at the park. There's not much excitement. The play structure isn't that exciting. Maybe the sister, since she looks younger, might be more into it. But there's not that much to offer. Though they did revamp it a few years ago. So it's a little bit. You again. Don't know if you saw, but that black cat. If you saw me pointing, there's a black cat to my right. And when I went on this ride down the street, but the opposite way, I almost ran over it because of instead of being a normal cat, I didn't care that I was coming to, maybe because I was in the vehicle, so I wasn't as loud, but just leisurely strolled. And then when I got weird with my handlebars and it finally the pep in its step, but I was legit thinking I was gonna hit it. Wasn't sure. Let me get a few feet away from it. It was real close to my front wheel, enough that I did a correction swerve just to get out the way as well as see if it would do anything. Luckily, it helped. Worst came to worst, I could have just picked up my front end. Just enough, may not have had enough time though. Just because I was assuming it would have darted, so I wasn't as cautious at first.